So wonderful. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to our Forex morning call. It's another trading day. It's Friday, September 16, and I'm really happy to have you here in this show. I hope you're doing good. You had a great start into your own trading day. And we want to have a look at our trading and trades and charts and markets and so on. And I want to answer your questions here on YouTube and of course here on Traders. Also, your questions are very, very welcome. And I will do my best to give you a proper answer. And I have a little bit announcement and maybe start into your own trading can and we want to have a look at our trading next week because another great show in USA. I am getting invited. Yanis, good morning. Willie, good morning. Nice to have you here. Your questions are very, very welcome. Let's see. First of all, we have the risk disclaimer. And I have a little trading with stocks and financial assets can expose your capital to substantial risks, possibly even beyond the capital you have invested. Trading is not suitable for everyone. Investment successes as well as profits from the past do not guarantee success in the future. This is important that you are responsible for your own trading success. So what do we expect today on numbers? That's not that much, just in the afternoon, 4 p.m. Michigan Consumer Sentiment Index. This could be have an impact on our past. Not trend follower, you know, news and numbers are garbage. So just sticking to the rules. That's what you have to do. Thomas, wonderful. Good morning here also. Okay, let's come to our trades. And as always, we want to start with a view at the DAX 15 minutes, where we are. So point of control has not changed yet. You know, news and numbers. We are still point of control 13,089 euros by one future contract, which is what is really, really important. Let's come to our trades. Lovely always we want to start with a view at the DAX 15 minutes. So what you can see here is really lovely. Point of control has not changed yet. Wonderful. We are still point of control 13,000. And you see, it's trend following. That's what you have to do. So where we are right now, actually you can see we are in the green zone now. The price by one future contract is getting more cheap and more cheap, which means maybe there could be very soon they will open you uptrend, but actually it's still a downtrend and there is no uptrend yet. So maybe you have a different strategy. I know online a lot of people were talking about kind of a double low here now, and they try to go long here and speculating of this double low here with the stop loss below this point. Other people they make kind of this is kind of trend line here, and then they are speculating on a break and the backward and backset, and then you can do in trading just again. You can do whatever you low here with the stop loss below this point. Other people they make kind of this is kind of a trend line here, and then they are speculating on a break. Just give me, I just have here, and then you can do in trading just again. Oh, sorry, the sound was on. I'm really sorry. So no, maybe it should work right now. I hope so. I hope so. Okay, I love technique. Okay, I had my own speaker on. That's what's the problem, I guess. So I hope now it's working for you. Great. Thank you very much. Oh my gosh, fucking technique. So back to this point, and maybe the quality from, because I stream from Zoom to YouTube, and maybe on YouTube the quality maybe is not the best. I got some messages, but I don't have any influence onto this. So I checked every settings on Zoom, but I have high quality. I set high quality there, Maybe you can set your receiver on YouTube side, maybe to HD quality, but I can do nothing for this. So, but I guess the most important things you will see in the chart. So let me finish this. What you do in trading, no one cares, by the way. So whatever you do, think about it. Trading is a zero-sum game, which means we are in a game of math. So, and in a game of math, no one cares about your opinion, about your perception, your prediction, your guessings, yeah, your doubtings, whatever you have there. On the other side, you need a mathematic edge. And if you talk about the mathematic edge, then you know you need rules. So if you work with kind of supporting, support and resist, if you work with kind of double low and double high, something like this, or if you work with broken trend lines, something like this, you have to make a test, a back test, if this strategy is basically profitable, if you have a positive expectation value. This is what you have to do first. So I know the DowHow approach is on a long run very successful, in a long run. Even you had really bad times like me this year, for example, or the last 2 years. So sometimes it is like it is. But basically, I know the DowHow strategy plus trend following is very, very successful, and I can prove it every day with this morning briefing, with this Forex morning call here. So let's come to the trend, and in trend here you can see what's happened. Yeah, we have this lovely downtrend, and you see your entries. There was an entry. In trend number 3 was an entry, and then you could trail your stop loss. Look, then you control your stop loss here and here and here. And yeah, now if you had your entry there, or if you have the entry there, now you are in profit. And this is your money. You have safe. So if you trail your stop now here, or if you go out about this double low, this is just your working style about your own trade management. As a trend follower, you say, okay, market, show me what you have to do. One time from higher, DAX 40 in 4-hourly chart, it's going deeper into the correction in this basically uptrend, the basic uptrend, but the correction is going so deep that you can see we have a new downtrend also. So be careful. How can we do this right now? That's really simple. If there will show up a balanced candle, we have to make a long trend, or you have to make a long trend, but be careful if the price is not going far enough to up, and is there another balanced candle higher, then be careful, there's a downtrend also. That's all the things you can learn in my online logic course. So Dow is trendless for the moment. And the uptrend, by the way, is broken in the meantime. We had closes above the last 0.3, the last 0.3, which means it's a break. Bitcoin, no trend. Gold, told you, right? I told you the rest of the week. So the whole week, I told you, we have still a downtrend. And I know a lot of people will tell you online gold is going up to $2,000, maybe, yes. But when? I can tell you when the trend is there. But actually, the trend is down. And here you can see it all the time. Check it out. I told you, entry trend on number 2, yeah, or entry trend on number 3. And now, look, now we have a trend continuation. You can trail the stop loss already here to the last 0.3. Yeah, how cool is this? So what can happen next? I don't care. I don't know, because now we have this and maybe the next correction and then a trend continuation. Who cares? How far can gold going down? How far? I don't care. I don't know. And I don't care because I'm a trend follower. I follow the trend. Look, we can go to the history. Yeah, now I told you, look, that's a really interesting thing. It's from August, here the last low. If you want to see more targets, then you have to go one time from higher. Now you see where could be the next support. Yeah, maybe here, 1,500, maybe round about there. Or maybe we go much more deeper here to $1,300. Who cares? We see a lovely trend. And this is how you can make money. with this one. And yeah, in my case, you can see if you miss too many signals like me, you cannot make money. So therefore, all my private accounts are in plus. This profit is almost done. This account is almost done. Why? It's not that trading is not working. It's not that trend following is not working. It's because I missed too many signals. That's the point. I have to find a solution because I cannot work with all those trades anymore. Up to next week, I have to find another solution to bring the account a little bit back. But basically, you can learn from this how trend following with DowHow approach is really, really working. Euro dollar, we still have this big downtrend. I told you we have this big downtrend still in trend arm number 2. Yeah, and you know, trend arm number 2 has the highest probability of almost 70% that we see a trend continuation here to the lower side. So, and actually you can see here is a new uptrend here a little bit, and maybe, yeah, it's going down. I don't know, and I don't care. Be careful, there is an uptrend also. And the uptrend is deep in the correction. And if you trade euro dollar in 4-hourly chart, then there could be a stop buy order in case that a euro is going up. So be careful, you have to be prepared for both sides. Long there and maybe a short stop sell on the way down. That is what the real trader follower is doing. Pound dollar, we are out. But the long trend actually is still valid. We are deep in the correction, and maybe you can wait for a re-entry. Then we have dollar Swiss. No, that's not. So here we go. That's the 4-hourly chart. So there was a question here on Traders Yard. Gerd wanted to see WTI oil. Let's see. Oh, WTI, where are you? Where are you? Crude oil, crude oil. Here we go. In 4-hourly charts. Okay, so crude oil. Let's see. Okay, so crude oil, basically in 4-hourly chart, there is a big downtrend in the 7 trend arm. How cool is this? I love it, by the way. Yeah, so check it out. Entry trend arm number 2. There was a signal. Yeah, or in trend arm number 3. Yeah, and then you can trail a stop. Trail a stop. Oh my gosh, how cool is this? Yeah. That's your money. Check it out. That's your money. How cool is this? So that's the 4-hourly chart. Do we have another trend? Yeah, a bit. Because the correction actually is running. The last correction is running in its own uptrend. There is no break yet. Maybe we can prepare, or you can prepare for a long. Maybe when they're showing up a balance candle, then maybe on the upside also. Don't miss it because it's a trend. Actually, about the point of control, we are circling around the point of low. In 4-hourly chart, we have a point of control here at $95. And the question was about 15 minutes. And in 15 minutes, I guess there is, there is a downtrend also. And there is no uptrend yet. And the downtrend basically is in its second trend arm. And the point of control in 15 minutes is up at $87. So actually we are in the lower green side, but be careful. That's the point of control. And this volume zone is not so far away from the point of control. It's about this correction part here. And we are in the second trend arm here. So maybe, you know, the second trend arm has its own probability again of around about 70% that we see a trend continuation, or at least a price below my last low. And then it's enough to make money. So there is a signal and there is a stop sell order on the way down. Yeah, that's the point. Okay, I hope that's okay for you. So next one, silver 4-hourly chart. There is a valid uptrend, but correction running its own downtrend. Yeah, let's check it out. Let's check it out in silver. Yes. But to be honest, the trend in 4-hourly chart in silver is way too old. Yeah, the perfect entry was here in trend of number 2 and in trend of number 3. So you could see that was enough to make money. And by the way, you see the point of control is much way higher. Yes, and the downtrend is running in its own trend, yes. But it's just in the move. You should wait for a small correction and then a balance candle, and then maybe we can talk about a short. So it's of course your duty to do this. And the point of control is, oh my gosh, up. Point of control is $25. We are 19. So yeah, as you can see, the volume zones, point of control here, but there is really close here. But the way up, it could be to make money here. That's cool. So, but here is building up a new volume zone here about this and this here. So it could be happen that it's interesting that we see this kind of correction here, and then it's going up again. So that's kind of prediction. So if you see the signals, make your trade. Okay, so that's my part. So let's go to the running trades. It's Australian dollar, Canadian dollar. We are still a little bit in loss, just waiting for that we come back. It's still trend of number 2, by the way. Then we have Aussie Swiss, deep in the correction. I wait for next balance candle, then I can trail my stop loss. Trade is safe. Canadian Swiss also really deep in profit. That's really cool. Euro pound, you see, told you, right? Entry there, stop loss in profit. Yeah. First of all, stop loss was here in profit. They could trail here, and then you can trail here, maybe to make the trade safe. So price is going on. A trend continuation is always more likely than a trend break. Euro JPY, we trailed the stop to take the money. Then Euro New Zealand dollar, still in profit. We are going back to the point 2. I told you, stop loss is in profit. We cannot lose money. Pound JPY, we take the money, and it was a good idea because price is going back deeper into the correction, which means we have to wait for a rebound or for a re-entry, sorry. Same Kiwi JPY, we take the money and we are waiting for the re-entry. And then we have NASDAQ. NASDAQ is going short. And I told you, opening position here. And yeah, actually the downtrend, the long trend is not broken yet, but that was the duty to open the trade here on the short side. And NASDAQ actually is going down a bit. And dollar cats, we are again long in a long position. I trailed already my stop loss into the profit because I don't want to lose money. And you see, we reached the point 2 again. Really, really cool. So the trend follower, yeah, didn't take the money. The trend follower had a stop loss at entry and now is happy for trend continuation. Oh, by the way, the real trend follower opened the trade very soon in trend of very early in trend of number 2 or 3. That's the point. Great. Let's see about next chances. It's still Euro Swiss. No break. Maybe today could be occur a balance candle. That could be interesting for a long. Arabica, coffee, just waiting for a balance candle. British New Zealand dollar, waiting for a re-entry. New Zealand Canadian dollar, it's, yeah, not a break yet, but it looks like that the downtrend will continue. And yeah, that's what we talked about already. Yeah, great, guys. That was my part. Yeah, and next 50 minutes, kind of pressure, kind more sellers for the next 50 minutes. So let's see what's happening for the rest of the week. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you very much for listening again. This show, I want to say, yeah, have a wonderful Friday. And for next week, I have to make some changings in this account, but it's almost done. And I have to, I guess I will close all my positions today to save the account and to make a restart next week and just only trade one chart because I have to bring it back. And if the small account, if you have too many charts open, the danger is too big that yet we have too many losses. So I will make my own thoughts about the weekend, but I guess I will do what I ever do. I just trade one chart. And but we talk about the rest. Nevertheless, we will continue exactly in this show. But I guess I will just only trade one chart that I cannot miss any signals, and to prove you that this kind of trading style is really, really successful. So let's do it together. Now you can see how it works in a really, really bad case, but I will prove you how we can bring it back. I see it as an experiment that you can see that you can bring every account back to the profit. It will take time, but I guess we can do this together. Okay, so you see, I'm the one who is standing in the public, and I tell you the truth, how you can destroy your accounts, but I also will do my best to show you how it really worked to bring it back, or basically to become successful. So because I know online, especially on Facebook, there are a lot of people, because this account is online on FX Blue, and it could be an easy part for me to delete this account. Yeah, it's to delete the FX Blue. And then I know people say, now he's done and he's broke and something like this. I know this. And I know a lot of people talk, Marcus Gaup is a scammer. And yeah, he cannot trade. Of course, I know, but you know, the mistakes are still missing too many signals because it's not my main account. That's the point. And after Admirals kicked me out, it's not my part anymore. It's not my business. I can show you how it really works. And up to next week, I have to bring it back. And just maybe euro dollar, maybe I will trade this only chart. And let's see, or maybe, yeah, maybe one or two DAX or euro, something like this. We will see. I will make my own thoughts. We will talk about next week. I wish you a lovely weekend. And I want to say, oh, by the way, big announcement on Monday. I'm a part of a great US show. There's a kind of round table. It's German time, 7 o'clock in the evening. Eastern time, it's 1 o'clock. So, and David, you know, I was a part in the Synergy Effect last week, and now he invited me to a round table in USA, Florida. I'm really happy. Oh my gosh, I'm kind of excited. So talking 1 hour with two colleagues, trading colleagues, and I have the chance to show my approach and to tell the people about trend following. So if you follow on Twitter or maybe on my homepage, my Facebook account, or on Instagram, if you follow me there, yeah, then you will see the link of the weekend. And then I hope you can join it and you subscribe, and you could help me this a little bit to bring trend following around the world. Thanks, guys. Have a wonderful trading day and a lovely weekend. Thanks for joining my session. And as always, have courage and be kind. And may the force of the logic be with you. See you on Monday.